Alright guys, so basically what I did, I got it as square as possible and within specs. And what I see here is pretty level to me, because I even got my leveler right there in the middle. As you can see, she leveled. I put the wheels, I put everything back together. Put the suspension. I probably should put the front wheels on just to make sure they were complete leather. You know what? I'm gonna do that just to make sure. Hold on. Alright, so put all 4 tires on now just to see how good we look, and I think we're on the money now. I could probably start welding. What y'all think? Looks a lot level to me. Now I put everything back together. I wanted to be on the suspension just to see how stuff looked, and we're a hell of a lot better now, because remember that side, the passenger side, was up more compared to the driver's side. Now we're right on the money, and look at my level. As you can see, she is leveled. The measurements are pretty much spot on. Might be a smidget off a little, but it's pretty accurate. As you can see how leveled it is right now. But yeah, I think I could start welding, so more to come. Stay tuned. Alright guys, so I basically got everything situated now. And the next thing I'm trying to do now is just weld the front center section right here. I've already welded it to the, basically the floor pan. The floor pan. And you see those little, like this part, I'm just gonna remake this and just re-weld it, because as you can see it's kind of rotten there, so I'm just gonna patch it and then just weld it to the frame rail. But I got everything welded back here. Oops. The next thing I gotta do is weld the, I guess that brace thing, I don't even know what you call it, but I just gotta weld it to right here. Weld the bottom and the back side, and basically I'm done. Everything is leveled perfectly. Now, doing a job like this is my first time ever doing this. I'm gonna tell you, 3 of your best friends are gonna be schematics. Hold on. 3 of your best friends when doing this job. Let me show you the other part I was talking about. Turn my flash on. Right here. So I gotta just weld those 3 and that one up top. But your best friends on doing this job is gonna be a leveled ground. That's why I had to bring the car in my garage. Good almighty Thor, aka your hammer. And the measurement, oh yeah, leveler. So you can make sure that everything is leveled. And the measurements offline, because that's going to be your best friend doing this type of job, especially if you ain't got those. I see people got those frame machine that's like to spec, so everything lines up. But you can do this without this machine. That, I shouldn't say it's not a machine, it's a tool. It's just basically a metal frame cage that you set these B bodies on, and that is basically to factory spec, so everything should be squared away. But you can still do this. You just gotta make sure you're on a leveled ground, and that's the main thing. That's why mine was screwed up. I did my driveway and that was very unlevel. So here it is. It's a little time consuming to make sure that the frame rail fits. See, it's kind of flimsy. It's because it doesn't have the shackle, but these things are pretty flimsy anyway. But what makes it strong is once you put the floor pan on, because you know unibodies, once everything ties together, that's where it gets its rigidity from. But just saying, yeah, you could do this in your garage floor because you need to be on a leveled ground, or even if your driveway is leveled. As long as it's leveled, you can do this. Just take your time. It's not hard. This is just part 2. Part 3, you'll see when I have everything together. I say everything together. But they're showing, yeah, it's done. The frame rail's in. I should have done this the first time because I wouldn't have to waste another $300 on a freaking frame rail. But that was my original plan. But I said, let me section it off. That failed. So, anyways, this is part 2. The third one, I should have everything welded together. And yeah, now I could hopefully get this thing done by this month and work on another thing. Finish the body work on the Charger. Hopefully try to get this thing running before good old spring is gone. So more to come. Stay tuned.